Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the great parts plague of 2022 and maybe beyond. Stick around, let's talk about it. So, the great parts plague of 2022. It's nothing new, is it? It's kind of been around since the middle of 2020, I guess, all through 2021. Parts are hard to get a hold of, things are getting back ordered, prices are going up. Well, now that things are kind of catching up to us from that whole beginning of the parts plague, equipment plague, whatever you want to call it, it's catching up to us, and this is probably going to be the worst of it. Well, it is going to be the worst of it so far. What I'm seeing now is parts shortages, increased prices, high demand, pricing variability, so on and so forth. I mean, there's a lot of things involved here. So I placed a spring stock up order, and I was fortunate enough to get a majority of my parts in, my main parts, air filters, oil, gaskets, spark plugs. A majority of the things that I use most, I was able to get in, fortunately. There's quite a few items on my stock up order that I wasn't able to get in. There's a few spark plugs, a few gaskets. Some of the items were kind of odds and ends, like an oil drain hose for, some of these mowers and stuff. But some of the spark plugs and gaskets and stuff are normal items, and they're back ordered. You go on to look at my back order list on my portal, and it says back ordered. It usually gives you an ETA of when the item will ship or when you'll receive the item. It says to be determined. There are a couple dates for some of the items. April, May. Not too bad. A couple months out, few months out. Likely that will get extended. I've had parts on back orders before that were a few months out, and every month I go on and check and they're extended a couple months. Maybe they'll come on time, maybe not. But a majority of those items, ETA is to be determined. At the same time I got that parts order, they sent me a letter saying Briggs & Stratton, MTD, Rotor. Well, we'll get into Rotary in a minute. This is mostly from power distributors I'm working with. So Briggs & Stratton, Power Equipment Systems, MTD, Kohler, Tecumseh, all that stuff. They carry all those parts. They sent a letter saying, hey, look, Briggs & Stratton is raising their prices effective April 22nd, I believe it was. They're raising their prices again. We don't know what those prices are, but there will be an increase on virtually every part that we carry. Effective on that date, any part that's shipped out of our warehouse, the price will increase. So I ordered parts, 2, 3, 6 months ago that are back ordered. Those parts have gone up in price. So when they ship out in May, July, December, January of next year, the price will be who knows what. I mean, I could cancel it. They may tell me what the price will be before it ships out. I don't know, but the prices are changing every day, guys. You need to be aware of that. Another thing, my Rotary rep showed up to my shop. He comes and visits me regularly, sees how I'm doing, sees if I need anything. He handed me my book, my catalog. He said, here you go. I said, that's great. He handed me a little packet of papers. He said, here's the new updates, after the catalog was printed. He said, also another thing that's changed is there's no prices in here. Says our prices are changing. We can't hold down prices for 30 days. So there's no reason to put prices in the catalog. We'd be, people would be frustrated. Our prices are changing every 30 days. prices are changing so much they can't even print them in their catalog. Now, fortunately with Rotary, the price that they put online when you order it, that's the price you're gonna pay. I was trying to order a piston and cylinder kit for a cutoff saw the other day for a customer, and the price was just all over the place. So I wanted to order an OEM kit. The price was $549.99, retail price. And the customer said, hey, let's try an aftermarket. So I ordered an aftermarket kit. It was a little, I had some questions on it. I kept watching the OEM kit. The price went up to $719.99, $720 in a matter of a couple days. The aftermarket kit came in and ended up not working out. There was kind of a mix up on the, which models it fit and stuff. I was on the phone with tech support and they said, oh yeah, shoot, we messed up, that doesn't fit. So I had to send that back and called the customer, and we had to end up going with the OEM kit. So I was watching it, went back down to $599. By the time I went to order it, it had come back down to $549. But within a span of 7, 8, 9 days, $549 up to $719 to $599, back down to $549. I mean, it's like we're playing with the stock market here. So kind of a crazy time we're in. Just be aware. If you've got a bunch of parts in your inventory, just be aware of that. One thing I'm probably going to be doing is just sticking the price on it for current market value. Whatever the price is for that day, that's the price I'm going to be charging. If a customer special orders that part, if it's a back ordered part, you've just got to tell them, hey, look, this is the current price it's stating right now, but that price may change, once it actually ships or once it becomes in stock. Are you okay with a $50 variance depending on the part? Obviously there's not going to be a $50 variance on a special order air filter, but if you're ordering in a transmission for a push mower or a cylinder for a cutoff saw or whatever, there very well could be a $50, $100 variance. Things are changing. There was a service bulletin that came out from Honda. There are a lot of their machines in California that do not meet CARB. CARB, if you remember from one of my videos, is California Air Resources Board. It does not fit their compliance for California. They aren't 100% sure what they are going to do for their California dealers at this current moment. For all the other dealers, the correction in that service bulletin is a new sticker. I believe it says something to the effect of this machine is not emission compliant for the state of California. But that whole thing about California selling, non-emission compliant gasoline engines in general, it's coming. So just be aware, guys, this parts plague, this equipment plague, this whole industry is evolving, it's changing. So just be aware of that. Lead times are going to be different. Just keep that in mind. Tell your customers up front to be patient with you. It's not you, it's the industry. So just wanted to give this information to you guys. Maybe you're not working with distributors, you're ordering parts on Amazon. That may be a good thing, maybe an easier way to get parts. eBay may be a good way to get parts now. Hopefully this video is helpful. Kind of rambled on there a little bit, but just kind of some thoughts that came to mind that I wanted to share with you all. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. And as always, make a choice to have a great day. Let's make a good year.